Nintendo did an indie direct today at some point. There's a ton of games that have like been announced as like coming out.
GameStop was advertising having physical copies of Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, he said that to me too. Like he was like, "You want to pre-order Binding of Isaac?" And I was like, no, I'm good. But anyway, so there's like they actually announced some games that I'm pretty excited about. And we can if I can find the list, like Polygon had a pretty solid list of them. Is it here? Yeah, okay, we can look at this. Ukulele, obviously.
Hell
Yeah, that'll be good. Cave Story, if you'd like to play that.
Again, yes, please.
Mr. Shifty, don't know what it is. Stardew Valley, which I'm very excited about.
That Stardew Valley mobile.
Oh, that'll be fun with a little Joy-Con.
Yeah, Overcooked, but then you can take it wherever and people can play it.
Yeah, give me that. Yeah, and everybody get a little uncomfortable Joy-Con and you play it.
Stardew Valley, open-ended country life RPG, one of the greatest games ever made. Very excited about having that portably. Gonna play it, love it. I think also when this version drops, they're dropping multiplayer. So, like console, Stardew Valley is multiplayer is debuting on console, and I think it's gonna be.
So, like, if we had our Switches together, they could network, and like I could like hop into your game or whatever.
Switch will be the first console to support the game's new multiplayer feature.
You come to my farm.
Yeah, you come to my farm and get your fruit you need.
Well, see, this makes me want to buy one now. Damn.
There's also a game. There's a game coming out called War Groove, for the Switch, that I'm very excited about. War Groove is Advanced Wars.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
They said, fuck you, Nintendo. If you're not going to make it, we'll make it. Chucklefish is publishing it.
That's really exciting, because Advanced Wars.
Yeah,
really
check
good
it,
game.
dude.
Really
check
tough.
that shit out, man. Like, I'm so pumped up for this.
For the record, if anybody wants Advanced Wars 2, I have it at my house.
Yeah, if anybody out there listening to the podcast would like to come to Phillip Ori's house and
huge
get that
giveaway.
game.
I live on.
No, you don't.
Advanced Wars was a baller ass game, and I'm really excited that someone just did this like they did for Disc Jam Windjammers. Whereas that nobody would like re-release or make a new Windjammer, so people just took the idea and ran with it and made it their own. We can go through a couple of these, see if anybody knows anything. Bit Trip Runner 3 is a Switch exclusive.
I like Runner 2.
It's a Switch exclusive now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, Bit Trip Runner 3.
I'm interested in playing it. I like the Runner games.
SteamWorld Dig 2. Ukulele. Very excited.
SteamWorld Dig was fun.
SteamWorld Dig was
I
okay.
liked it okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't love it. But Ukulele, I'm really looking forward to.
That looks good.
Chucklefish has actually got a couple of games on here. Pocket Rumble from Chucklefish is deep 2D fighter. Make player want to throw it anywhere, anytime.
I'd be interested in that.
Battle get more interesting. Let's see if there's any.
Yeah, let me see some content.
What's it called?
Fighting
Pocket
game,
Rumble.
man. I love fighting games.
Pocket Rumble.
Pocket Rumble Switch.
There we go. Console exclusive too, man. Like they're locking down some indies, which is strange.
Like there was a trailer.
But
there.
I kind of.
They're also called Nindies, by the way, which
Neo Geo like. Oh shit, I'm Neo Geo
dig
fan.
it though.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I like the approach.
Because this is kind of where they could sit and do really well, like tiny little portable indie games.
Shit. Yes.
Yeah, this looks great. Mr. Shifty, what's that? Shift through bullets. Master lightning fast takedown. New kind of action.
Oh,
Tiny
I think
Build's
that
good.
was. I think I've heard of Mr. Shifty as like a different type of game for like. Let's see.
Mr. Shifty.
T for violence.
Tiny build. Well, look at that.
Oh. Shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, Tiny Build put out
shit.
Cluster Truck and Speedrunners.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, this game looks pretty good.
Yeah.
They're
I'm
good.
into
They
that.
are a good company.
You play as Mr. Shifty.
Oh, this looks like Hotline Miami almost.
Yeah, kind of. This looks like maybe Mate in the Hotline Miami in the Matrix, but you're teleporting, right?
Yeah.
Is that what he's doing?
It looks like it.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler.
Boy, they just
They did what? What'd they do?
they just sold me.
I mean,
like
They sold you?
that's a big draw for me is to be able
Yeah.
to take those games everywhere I want to like everywhere
Yeah.
I go.
Like
Yeah.
if they're fully supporting indie and that like these are good studios that make like some of my favorite stuff.
I'm excited. Like this is a big Stardew Valley Portable is kind
Yeah,
of
I
a system
mean-
seller almost for me.
Mhm.
Because the reason I haven't played more of that game is because I have to go places where I don't have it.
Right.
But I mean, ukulele's cool. I guess I don't know. I probably will play it. I don't have
I'm
the love
stoked
for
on it. I
Banjo-Kazooie
love
that a lot of people have.
Banjo-Kazooie. I love DK64. I really dig the
Rare
rare
game.
3D platformer.
I just like I
Era.
like 3D platformers, right? Like Sly Cooper. Those games were amazing. Like that kind
Yeah,
of
Mario
stuff.
64 was a pretty solid game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a pretty good game, right?
That's what I mean. There hasn't really been a really good like 3D platformer,
In a while.
like true to at least in that kind of style in a while.
Yeah. This is the sequel to Retro City Rampage. Shakedown
okay.
Hawaii is coming to Nintendo Switch first. Yeah, this
Oh.
looks like Retro City Rampage.
Yeah.
Looks fun.
I
like that game.
I mean,
Okay.
it's cool. Like I think that there was a pretty decent indie scene on Wii U. It's just that nobody had a Wii U, so no one cared.
Yeah.
Like Sports Ball, that's all it came out on, right?
Yeah, that was an exclusive to the Wii U.
That's
was
fucked
Sports
up, man,
Ball.
because that game was so good.
Sports Ball was it's my only regret with getting rid of the Wii U.
Yeah,
is that,
they've got to port that to.
Yeah,
maybe you can
Sports
virtual
Ball.
console it or something, but
Maybe.
allegedly there's no VC at launch.
well, not allegedly, it for sure isn't. But that's not a big deal. Like I don't need to play old NES games on launch day. I got to play Zelda. Also, like it just is kind of wrap it up how fucked up the Switch launch is. There's a launch game in Japan. I think it's Dragon Quest Heroes, maybe like a. Hold on. It's a launch game in Japan. The download size is 36 gigabytes. So out of the box, your Switch cannot download it.
Yeah.
Like at all. You have to have an SD card, which they do not include in the box. That's bad. That's real bad. Like if you have a game that you just straight up can't play because your system doesn't have enough storage. Like it'd be one thing if it's the only thing you can have on it, but for your system to have not enough storage for you to play it at all, that's pretty bad.
Even if you have the cartridge,
It's not a cartridge, it's digital only.
digital only.
Mhm.
Fuck.
There's no way to play that game unless you have an SD card. So that game is the cost of the game plus $15, which is like a 64 gigabyte SD.
You know
card.
what that is? They're catering to like the former DS people that have like their cartridges ready because you can do micro SD on the new 3DS XL.
Yeah, that's true.
I imagine they're probably catering to those people being like, oh yeah,
I bought it. I have one sitting in an Amazon package at home right now. It's 64 gigabyte SD card because I know I'm gonna need
ready
it.
to go in that Switch.
Yeah, because I know I'll eventually
I'm
need
probably with your suggestion, I'm probably gonna go to Walmart that day of the launch and just pick up everything right then and there.
it. I told you that GameStop told me they're gonna have midnight, right?
No, you did not tell me that.
Yeah, GameStop in Trustful.
GameStop gotta do midnight. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, GameStop. The dude was like, "Hey, if you want to get it Thursday, come on over. We'll have
Holy
them."
shit, yes.
And I was like,
That's awesome.
I don't want to do that. And he was like, no, we'll have them, and you can get accessories because we'll have more accessories than we do Switches. And I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go to Best Buy on my own time on Friday and pick it up like a human.
Right, like a normal person. But for
but-
someone who works
And
nights,
mine
that's
is
perfect.
supposed to come in the mail.
Yeah, yours will be here whenever UPS runs that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
awesome.
yeah, GameStop apparently will have stock. Best Buy says they'll have stock.
That's good to know.
Which
That's awesome.
we have one Best Buy opening at midnight, I think, but all the GameStops are.
Oh boy, I might be staying up all night.
And Walmart says they're gonna have stock because they didn't do pre-orders.
Jason, are you gonna get one?
Maybe, I don't know.
It's that hype.
Yes,
Jason's on
come
that hype
on,
train.
get on that Switch
Yeah,
train.
get on that
Oh,
hype
so
train, man.
when does it come out?
Are you getting Friday? Are you getting the FOMO?
I am. Yeah.
I think
yeah,
that
you motherfuckers.
I think you could wait, like unless you wanted to play Zelda.
I do.
Like the indies that we went through that are going to be good are not coming out Friday.
Yeah, I should probably wait.
So like it might behoove you to wait until like April or May,
Right.
Or even wait till the holiday season.
or get it now.
Wait till Mario Odyssey comes out.
I'm totally
then
with
can
you.
Probably get one bundled up for a little bit less than it is at launch.
If
to
I
be
didn't have
frank.
one on launch day, I don't know what I'd do with myself. Same thing when I couldn't. This was the first year I didn't have the iPhone on launch day, and it drove me fucking crazy. Because I'm an early adopter. You're welcome, big electronics corporations.
Mm-hmm.
I beta test all your shit.
I think I'm really hoping it can find a niche.
I think it will. I think people will buy it. I just think that it's not ready. It wasn't ready, and it still
Yeah,
isn't.
yeah,
and I think that people that get it day one are going to be disappointed because there's going to be all kinds of crazy shit happening with it. Like the battery will be a big thing that they can probably fix later, but it out of the box it's going to be terrible. Like the battery would be really bad because they don't know what the real use cases are for the thing.
Yeah.
Like they don't know how people are going to play it or when they're going to charge it or stuff, so they can't calibrate the battery for that.
Optimize it.
I did do some research, by the way. We were talking about it. You can charge it and play it at the same time.
Yes.
You just have to use the wall charger. It's like 2.4 amps. So if you already have like a tablet charger that's that many amps, you can just use that. But if it's in tabletop mode, you can't because the thing's on the bottom and you can't put the USB card in there.
You gotta hold it.
Yeah. If you want to charge it and play it at the same time, you have to hold it. And that's the only way to play, unless you have the charging grip, that's the only way to play the game and charge the controllers at the same time. Because the controllers don't charge any other way but being on the Switch. So, like, that's busted. Like, there needs to be
a dock.
Yeah, there is a dock. Like, the GameStop had a dock. And I don't know what it does because I don't think there's a way to, unless it's like, it might charge by those contacts. Like there's metal contacts that tell it it's in the Switch.
Yeah.
But they don't actually communicate because it's still wireless. So maybe it's that, but like you need to be able to play that shit and charge it.
Well,
like,
and
sucks.
I was about to say, if I'm using the Pro controller.
Didn't Xbox 360 have that though? Like when it came out, it was like, you need batteries and then that's all you got. And then you had to pay like $50 to get the play and charge kit to be able to charge the controller and play it at the same time. So it's not without precedent, and the Xbox 360 was the most successful console of all time. So, anyway, it's almost midnight here. I gotta go.
Yep, same.
So, Switch minute.
Switch launch, great. All right,
Let's switch.
Yeah.